Here is how you could have made 3% trading USDJPY using a simple strategy last week. Okay guys, so as always, looking at the higher time frame first of all, what we can see here is that USDJPY had reacted from this daily demand. Now, after retesting into this demand, price started to shift bullish on some of the more intraday time frames. As you can see here, we initially had this shift from bearish structure to bullish structure. Also, heading into this week, what we can see is that price started to retrace before having swept these highs to the left. So the likelihood here was that price would at least continue up into this level, which sort of started to make me look for some buying opportunities up into this level. So when price was right here, I started to look to the left to see which areas I could look to potentially buy from if price were to retrace into them. So the next level for me that I saw was this area of 4-hour demand resting below some previous lows just here. So once price came into this level, this is when I headed over to the M5 time frame. Now, what I was simply waiting for here was once price came into the demand, I was waiting for the M5 time frame to shift bullish as it did just here. We then saw this area of imbalanced demand, and that is a perfectly valid entry. So at this point, we can just set the limit on this area, have stops just below this low because the trade is invalidated if that low gets broken. And as always, mechanically target a 1 to 3 risk to reward. And as you guys can see, eventually price tags us in and then heads over towards the TP.